You win the game, but at what cost? Billy Beebe sitting in for Chris Daughtry here on Bengals Breakdown. The Bengals are 2-0 to start the 2025 NFL season, but in a game like this, it's hard not to finish out and say to yourself, was it worth it? What happens now for the Cincinnati Bengals? A lot to celebrate in this win, and yet there's this looming, gigantic walking boot, so to speak, and we will get to that in just a second. We appreciate you guys tuning into this one. Like we said, the Bengals are 2-0. Not easily done in the Zach Taylor era for Cincinnati. Could barely start 1-0. You knocked that out. You really have never started 2-0 under Zach Taylor. You knocked that bad boy out. I think it's reason to celebrate. I am deeming it reason to celebrate. Like the video to celebrate with me. A Bengals win, a 2-0 start. That speaks for itself. Give that thumbs up to the video. All right, let's get to it. Everyone wants to know what's going on with Joe Burrow injury-wise. Look, this was a tough day. Watching Burrow go down, watching him struggle to get off the field, watching him struggle to get into the tunnel. He needed 2 trainers' help to get into the tunnel. We find out it's an ankle. No, it's a foot. No, it's a toe. Hate to see it for Joe Burrow. The recent report, the most recent report we have gotten is turf toe with possible torn ligaments. That's weeks. You're going to lose Joe Burrow for weeks with an injury like this. As a Cavs fan, I saw Darius Garland battle this. I saw Darius Garland go through this, tried his damnedest to get back, really worked to get back. It's a tough injury to deal with. Joe Burrow's kind of mobile, has some mobility. Now you strip that away. Makes a big difference for a quarterback. Fox 19 reporting it quickly after that. Yeah, it could be weeks. Bengals need to saddle up for this one. Everyone was kind of wondering how bad it could be. Another tough injury for Burrow. He's missed years of his career now with multiple injuries that cost him a lot of time. Gotta hope this is not another one of those injuries. I'm guessing it'll be week to week, right? Start with 2 weeks, then look at 3, 4, get reports on that. Can't mess with the toe. You just can't. That mobility is too much. Turf toe. Gotta pay attention to that. There, we're also paying attention to Shamar Stewart. As if the Burrow injury wasn't bad enough, then Shamar Stewart goes down late in the game, probably when you needed him most. Defense still getting it done, but Stewart, that right ankle injury, he's on crutches after the game. We don't have enough details on him quite yet. That's going to be another, I think, day by day, feeling it out. He struggled to walk. He struggled to get off the field. These are major players for your team, down and possibly out for a while. We will keep you updated here on Bengals Breakdown on those injuries. There was a game played today. The Bengals took it 31-27, and the defense found a way, whether it be turnovers, whether it be drops late, whether it be pressures late. You just ask your defense to figure it out, find a way, and make it happen, and that's what happened in this one. Trevor Lawrence, extremely uncomfortable in Paycor Stadium. 2 interceptions, almost threw a third. Under pressure, I'll say he maneuvered well, and they didn't get to him that often, but he was under pressure. He had to run around. Did the defense show up, show out, stop Trevor Lawrence, send him home a big beat-up loser? Absolutely not. Did they get interceptions at the perfect time to get you back in the game? Yep. That's all you asked for in this one. Those interceptions were huge. Shout out Dax Hill. There was some back and forth in our watch party chat about Dax Hill. 9 solo tackles, pass breakup, and a pick. Here's to you, man. Great game. Jordan Battle, the same. These interceptions were huge. The Bengals scored on both of them. You had to have them early for momentum swings. Defense just made it happen. Just made it happen. It wasn't a consistent drive after drive shutting them down. They're not the Ohio State Buckeyes defense. They just found a way to get the ball back, let the offense score. So I give credit for the defense making it happen, finding a way to help win this game. Grades for this one have been all over the place. I think it was a C- was the consensus at halftime, and then an A at the end. Hey, you win, you get an A, right? I don't know. You guys can drop down into the comment section and let me know what you think down below. Grade the victory against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Takeaways continue with number 2. Jake Browning found a way in this one. It was something from Jake Browning, and I had to repeat myself over and over and over again. Look, if you just win the game, I don't care what else happened. If you just finish this one off, gut it out, I don't care what happened. Why did I keep saying that? 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions from Jake Browning. Look, it's the theme of you live by Jake Browning, you die by Jake Browning. If he's hauling off passes that go to a one-handed catch in the end zone, you also have to deal with he's fading off to his right under pressure and chucks it up into triple coverage. That's the Jake Browning experience. As I said, though, if he guts it out, if he finds a way to win, I don't really care. That's what happened at the end of this one. Jake Browning reaching over the goal line like Michael Jordan in Space Jam. Outstretched arms. The Bengals score. The Bengals win. What interceptions. That's how it works. Shout out Jake Browning for finding a way to win for the Bengals today. You got a signature Uno day, or Shamar Chase. This was one of those games where when his career's done, when he's on another team, whatever, in the future, and he's washed, you'll look back on a day like today. They needed him. Burrow and him were clicking early, and then Browning and him just found ways to keep that offense moving. The stat line, electric. You look at that stat line, you know he had a good day. You watch the game itself, you know he had a good day. You're hanging out in the barbershop, you know he had a good day. Everyone's going to be talking about Shamar Chase. This was a signature day for the wide receiver, and it's huge because of the week he had last week, right? Not many receptions, under 100 yards. Just didn't feel like he vaulted that offense forward against the Browns. Great bounce back week to feel like Uno really did it for the Bengals today. Shamar Chase, signature day. Have to chop it up to just a big, big day for the wide receiver. Felt like a wide receiver one. Even helped Browning out. You know, you're kind of worried if Browning could get him the ball. The short stuff worked. So it was a big day for Shamar Chase, and Bengals had to have it. It's a good sign going forward, too, that even if the Bengals have to deal with a backup quarterback, Shamar Chase will still be on. You only get one word to describe this victory against the Jaguars. Maybe it was the word you shouted when Jake Browning leaped over the goal line to take the lead with just about 20 seconds left. Get down into the comment section. Leave that one word. Let me know what your reaction to the win over the Jaguars was. Another takeaway from this one. Boy, did the injury bug spread quick. We know about the guys that got hurt, right, in Burrow and Shamar Stewart, and those are huge. Those are gigantic injuries. But you had other guys dealing with it throughout the game, coming back, and Geno Stone was another name where it's like, looks injured, still playing, looks slow because of the injury. And, I mean, they just never got the opportunity to feel like they were healthy. Guys really banged up right now. I don't know what it was about this game specifically, but wow, that was one of the things they battled through. I want to give them their credit for that. Injury bug spread quick. You were losing key guys, maybe for the whole game, Joe Burrow and Shamar Stewart, maybe just for a few plays, Geno Stone. Get back in there, make it happen, next man up. Got to give the Bengals credit. They fought. They did not flinch, as Zach Taylor said after the game. Burrow went down. They did not flinch. They kept it up. They went at it. I love to see it. Injury bug's tough to beat. It's extremely tough to beat. Maybe they'll have problems with it in the future, but they did not today in Paycor Stadium. We'll be live every Bengals game this year, hanging out just like we did today. We'd love to have you guys be a part of it. Hitting our wheel spins for raffle entries. We're giving away jerseys. We're talking ball. We're playing games. We're getting you all the need-to-know info leading up to the game. If you don't want to deal with the networks and paying subscriptions and moving all over the place, that's the place to be. Subscribe and join our watch parties. All right, shout out to Who Dey Nation. Straight up. Not even trying to just pick something out here. Awesome home field advantage today for the Bengals. Late drops got you back on offense to finish this one off. Liam Cohen was frazzled. Trevor Lawrence was frazzled. Key players on the defense looked a little bit lost for the Jaguars. I credit Who Dey Nation. With a score like this, when you finish this game, the fact that it was at home made the difference. Maybe it was just one play. Maybe it was a whole drive. Maybe it was a whole quarter. Who Dey Nation, you stuck up, got real loud, got after the Jaguars, and it has you at 2-0 to start the season.